Hi all and welcome to a Football Manager video. This is Matt and today we're going to do a really quick video on transfers and how you can sign players for basically half the price or something certainly close to it. Now signing players half price allow you to use that other money that you would have spent on a player and maybe sign two players. Ultimately it's going to enable you to build a team or sign the players that you want to and get the most from your budget. Okay, so I'm just going to show you my thought process here. First of all, I'm Real San Sebastian, who are Real Sociedad. Doing well in the league, but I'm not quite getting as many goals from a centre forward as I want. I mean, if you look at my highest average rating here and top goal scorer, it's an 18-year-old right winger who's actually my reserve right winger. Don't ask me how he scored that many goals, but he's having a fantastic season. So, looking for a centre forward now. The guy I'm targeting is this guy, Patson Daka. Currently plays for Red Bull Salzburg. So, good player overall. And I'm looking to get him, so I've scouted him, and they're looking for this amount, 18,756. Now we know in Football Manager that means we're going to get him for about 22 million. So rather than pay 22 million for him, what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer them 11 million. 11 million up front in a transfer fee, and I'm going to do an additional fee after league games. I'm going to play 50 games. And I'm going to offer them 11 million. So I'm literally offering a total package of 22 million, which is how much he is available for. So I'm going to suggest terms and look, they accept it. So here I've signed a really good player for half the price of his valuation. Now this will work with no matter what your budget, no matter what your position, whether you sign a player for 1 million or 2 million or 3 million or 70 or 80 million. So if you're a really massive club and you've got, I don't know, 130 million, you want to sign two 75 million euro players, this is how you do it. Don't pay the full amount. Base it on fees. And always use the after league appearances of 50 games. For the reason is, 50 games is a lot of games. If you look at the German league, for example, with a 34 game season, it's 2 full seasons if they played every single game, and just miss one game. Spanish league, Italian league, English league, French league. Again, it's about a season and a half. So, but with injuries and obviously not being selected for every game, and the fact that it's league games, not just it doesn't include cup games or anything, you're going to end up not paying the full amount for this player for 2 seasons. Now, the advantage of this is, I suppose, a couple of things. First of all, that money that you would have spent up front, you can now go and sign another player. But the other one, which is a really underrated advantage, is if you end up feeling the player is no longer worth keeping and you want to sell him, you'll be able to get full value for him, and yet you've only paid half the price because you've never ended up paying that second amount. Now I'll give you another little trick. You can only do this on, I think it's German players. So we've noticed in the game, the German players are not the real life players. There's obviously some sort of problem with the licensing, I guess. But anyway, the DFB, I forget what they call it, the Pokal or whatever it is, whatever the German association is, they don't let them use the real players. Now, if you want to go and sign a German player, you can be very clever about this, and instead of going to after league appearances, go to after international appearances. Now obviously they're going to have to be a pretty good player, you're not going to get a wonder kid probably, but you might do. But if you just mark him as playing one international game, just one international game, and put a massive amount of money on that, maybe put 2/3 of the amount of money, but put it huge, they can't turn it down. It's a bit of a cheat, to be honest, because you're never going to end up paying that money because they're not going to play for Germany. So, but to say this is a trick here I use for all players, for any country in the world, any team in the world. I've used it for years. People playing Football Manager for a long time will know this trick for many years. Some people use the monthly installments. You're always going to end up paying the full amount of money, and that's what I'm not trying to do. And if I am going to pay the full amount of money, it's going to be a player who's going to be a very important player. If Patson Daka goes on to play 50 league games for me, I know he's a very good player and I'm going to keep him. I'm quite happy to pay that 11 million, no problem at all. So hopefully you found the video useful, and look forward to showing you some more videos on Football Manager 21. Hope you're all enjoying the game. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.